our time? How long do you want to talk about it?
We're 8 minutes ahead of schedule.
Oh my god.
Oh, we got plenty of time.
52 minutes. But
So we have 8 full minutes here.
Yeah.
But I want to hear your pitch. Why is this so important?
All right. Thomas Jefferson, our 3rd president, 2nd vice president, and very 1st secretary of state. However, he did not consider those 3 things to be his greatest accomplishments.
What was?
He designed his own gravestone. He listed 3 other things on there. The first was that he founded the University of Virginia. The second was that he wrote Virginia's version of the Bill of Rights. And the very third was that he wrote the Declaration of Independence.
The man accomplished a lot.
He was a pretty impressive guy, yeah, to say the least. The memorial itself, there are 54 columns, no significance to the number 54. It's just how many we needed to hold up the roof. I think it's simple. No, that's magical. And it was designed after Monticello, which is Jefferson's home in Charlottesville, Virginia. And in turn, Jefferson designed Monticello after the Pantheon in Rome. So if you've been to Rome or seen pictures of the Pantheon and this looks familiar, that's probably why. Now, the statue inside, the 19-foot statue of Thomas Jefferson, not the original statue to be installed in 1944 or 1943 when the memorial was completed. For the first 7 years, we had a plaster copy that was painted to look bronze. And then once World War II ended, we replaced him with the statue that we have inside today.
Oh. Well, since we have a minute to spare, let's sprint up there.
Should we go up there and check him out?
Show Jeff. Well, we're going on the thing. Do you want to come with or watch the
I'll
bikes?
go with the bike.
All right, we have a bike garter. All right, let's go. So if anyone's just checking us out at the very end, we are in the midst of successfully completing a Mad Dash bike ride around the National Mall in honor of the 100th anniversary of America's Best Idea, its national park system. They turned 100 today, and the National Mall here in DC is actually the most visited national park in the entire country. So what better way to see it than being one of those visitors ourselves? Nick and I and Jason, who is guarding the bikes down there, Nick has just taken us on a whirlwind 60-minute tour, and our final stop is here as we race up the stairs at Jefferson Memorial. And as you see behind me, it's also beautiful. Washington Monument is just behind us. I'm gonna flip you guys back around. Oops. Bear with me. Now let's flip you around. Okay. There he is. What can you tell us about this, Nick?
So again, 19-foot statue, Thomas Jefferson just in front of us. The scroll in his hand, a lot of people think that it is in fact the Constitution or the Declaration, but the National Park Service and the gentleman who designed it did not denote exactly which piece of writing was the scroll that's in his hand, so kind of cool. Jefferson was known for a lot of different things. One of them was that all of his books created the Library of Congress. So that's how the Library of Congress came to be here in the United States. You can actually go to the library and visit his original collection of books. So there's a special room that houses them all. It's a really impressive space and sort of speaks to his knowledge and impressiveness as a president and a person.
Very cool. All right, we're taking you guys back out now.
Yeah.
That is Digital World.
And one thing, we're gonna check out one thing on our way back down.
Sorry. Oh gosh.
From here, we can actually see the White House from where we're standing.
Where is it?
You can see
Oh,
it just
it's
through
right
the trees
there.
in front of us. Yeah.
So if you guys can see it, let me point it out for you. It's going to be right there.
There you go.
Washington Monument, White House.
Exactly. So, as part of Franklin Delano Roosevelt's public works projects, that's how the Jefferson Memorial came to be. He wanted to get Americans back to work here in the District of Columbia, so he said, let's build a memorial to Thomas Jefferson.